Yeah, correct.
Are you an Aborigine?
No, I'm not. I, I,
Okay.
I look like I look like one, but I'm not. I'm actually Brazilian.
South America.
Brazilian and South African. My daddy is South African.
You know, I'm actually sitting here. No, no joke. In fact, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. See if I can switch.
Do I need glasses for that? Hold on, let me grab my
No, no,
glasses.
no. What I'm showing is I'm actually sitting here booking a flight, or preparing to book a flight to South Africa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
joking. I'm actually sitting here looking at flights to South Africa, connecting through Dubai.
oh, nice. Nice. Like,
You see how? Do you see how life is sometimes?
it's a puzzle, right? People connect across the world, and like sometimes you don't know how people connect.
I was like, and then you're like South Africa. You're half visit South American and South Africa. I'm like, I'm sitting here because I have things. I'm in the alcohol business. I'm a consultant. I work with different companies, but one of the business I have is in alcohol. So we send samples down there, and we're about to sign some deal with them to supply South Africa. But then I have to fly there. So I'm sitting here like going through all the process of seeing what the cost, the flight, the time, and everything. And then you come up, oh no, I'm not a originally. I'm from Miami. I'm half South American and half South Africa, and I live in Australia.
Yeah. Where are you located?
I am in Sweden.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it's nice. I've been living here for 28 years.
Cold. That's all I could think of, like Sweden, cold.
Well, can you tell how I'm dressed? I don't have short sleeve like you. Just
We're actually doing summer right now, so we are having that late summer. Well, we still got 6 more weeks.
well, you know what? Enjoy it because that's 6 weeks time that we switch over to summer. Well,
Right.
spring anyway. But for now, we're still going through that process of that cold. And not only that, I got to drive north in a couple of days next week, where the snow is over 2 meters high.
Wow. Wow.
So, so how did you end up in Australia?
Well, my parents moved here when I was a teenager, so I kind of grew up here most part of my life, but I was born overseas. Partly I lived in US and then moved back here, then moved back to US, and then like finally decided to settle here.
So how does it feel to settle in Australia? I mean,
Well,
when you went there as a kid, so basically that's all you know.
yeah, practically this is like from my first home, and then US will be my second home, like besides here, because like I get to go to the South America,
Hmm.
and then Africa probably be my third home, I guess.
And then you have, do you have citizenship in the U.S. also?
Yeah, I did.
Same here.
Yeah. Okay.
I,
All right.
I'm multi.
You're multi.
Yeah. I have three passports.
Yeah, I'm dual, so I'm like here in US.
So, well, that's good.
So
I
what's
mean,
your actual background? Like, what's your actual heritage, I suppose?
my heritage is actually Caribbean.
Okay, I can kind of hear the accent like in between. Like you know how the Caribbean have that accent, but you can't
Yeah,
really tell.
man. Yeah, go on with. I check. Actually, I'm Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica. Grew up in Jamaica. Left there when I was teenager, like you did. And I lived in the U.S. for many years. So I have dual citizenship there and Jamaica. And then I left for Europe and I've been here for almost 28 years.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, but then I get to travel. I love being in Europe because then I get to travel to different countries. I have not been back to Jamaica in 30, almost 30 years, which is kind of sad.
Wow,
Uh,
Jamaica got the beautiful weather. Like that is the warmest, summery, tropical.
but it's also nice weather here. It's snow, it's cold, it's right.
What part of cold that sounds nice to me? Nothing. Like seriously. I am probably a summer girl. I'm such a summer girl. I love summer. I enjoy the summer. And then winter, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm having a depression. And like down here, we don't even get harsh winters. We get like an average South Carolina, southern states of US kind of winter, which is pretty tolerable. But I still complain like, oh my gosh, I hate these. I'm like, I think I've got depression. I think I'm dying. Like, where is the sun?
But that's I love that um, differences in climate. I've always enjoyed it. I love to see when the snow comes. I love it. I love it. I enjoy it. I love the Caribbean also, but when I get there and I'm there for maybe a week or so, then I'm like, okay, it's time to go. I want to get back to the cold. That may sound
Oh.
weird, but I was like, I want to get back to the cold weather. Um,
I just feel like the cold weather, you layer so much of like clothes on you, and I feel like I'm not free in like winter time. I've like overcoats, like jackets and bunch of clothes. I just like let me just be around warm days, and I'm happy.
well, you're right about that. You keep in the summertime here when it comes so treacherous hot. You just get it's either two things. You get this open sky, no clouds, and hot, or you get the cloud and then you shiver. Um, no, then a lot of Swedes have because I'm in Sweden. Did I say I was in Sweden?
I did.
Yeah, okay. And a lot of Swedes have in the summertime, the cities literally go 50% or less empty. They travel out. They either go
What?
to yeah, they actually travel to other countries,
Wow.
or they go to the coast. They literally evaporate from the cities.
Wow. That is crazy.
But that's what people do here. The cities just become like almost deserted around Sweden because everybody go on the coast side or they travel out to go because we live for the day every day. You never know when the weather is going to like go back to rain or hot or something get good prognosis and say, oh, it's going to be, and then it just turns shitty, and then you go a week or two with just plain rain, and you're just like, ugh. Then you take off to Spain, Mallorca, or you go to Greece, or you go to those
Nice
all those
woman.
yeah warm and nice, and you guarantee hot 24/7.
Correct, correct.
But
Yeah,
but
I
I
do.
but I love that. I've done a lot of that. I've traveled a lot of that. I've seen a lot of that, and I just love that. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. But I mean, you said you're in Sydney.
I'm in Sydney, but I never traveled to Swiss. I think it's like one of those countries not even on my bucket list. I don't even know why. Maybe because they're cold. I don't know. Let me be honest. Not even on my bucket list.
don't
Seriously.
don't be afraid of the cold. The cold, you can always dress for the cold, but you can't dress for the heat.
Yes, you can. You can almost get naked. Like literally, you can wear. Yes, you can. Well, I can. Like I could wear like a shorts, a t-shirt, and I'm cool with it. Like I'm literally. I think I just rather be. I mean, I do enjoy cooler weather. Definitely, winter is like not my favorite, but I do enjoy it. But
Mm.
like anything snow, I'm like nah. I like to look at it from the TV. Like let me just watch the TV and look at the snow. It's gonna be because when you lived in US, like Washington D.C., it snows. So I've been around. It's like it's wet. It's like potential risk you falling. Well, I'm not good with snow, so I'm like I'm not gonna do that. Nah, no, it's just
Oh,
not my
uh,
thing.
yeah, I lived in Maryland in the US. Are you getting a call there?
You heard me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. I say I will join back in. I've got a call coming in.
Yeah. Well, if you need to take your call, I don't want to stop you from that.
All right. Like when I finish, if you're still on live, I'll call back. I'll join back in.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm not going anywhere. So
Okay. All
just
right.
just,
Talk
just
to you
come.
soon.
Okay, cheers.
I'm just following you now.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Sheba.
Okay. Ciao.
Here we come go. Sheba was pretty cool.